this beautiful creation that the 100 created but wasted. So let's talk about what could have been for Jasper and Octavia. What's going on, YouTube? So guys, before I start this video, once again, do not forget about the Q&A that's coming up. I promise, guys, I'll be doing that Q&A in probably the next week or so. Shout outs will be happening during the Q&A. If you ask questions, the questions will be answered, and I will be shouting out your channel. So guys, feel free to drop any questions about anything I talk about on this channel under this video and under any video in the comment section. You know, you can ask questions about the 100, Riverdale, the Vampire Diaries, the originals. And it doesn't have to just be about TV shows. It can be about anything, you know. If you want to get to know me, you know, fill out your application to be my OTP. Woo! Just kidding. So guys, let's just go ahead and begin. So, even from the beginning of the 100, I believe everyone, and I mean everyone, shipped Jasper and Octavia. I mean, not only did I ship these two, I mean, these two really held a special place in my heart that if the ship would have had the proper building, this ship really could have been as magical as Stelena and as Brucus. But instead, not too long after this ship took off, well, not really took off, but, you know, began to have moments, along comes Lincoln. Now, guys, as usual, when another guy comes and ruins my ship, I tend to not like that character. But as a matter of fact, I didn't really have a problem with Lincoln and Octavia's relationship at all. I mean, I actually kind of liked it. I didn't like that it kind of put Jasper and Octavia on hold. But I mean, I never really had a problem with that ship. Then Jasper moves to Mount Weather, and then he meets Maya. Now let's slow things down a bit. Before we even get to that, let's just go ahead and be honest. From Jasper saving her in that pool or lake to her kissing him, I mean, it was just obvious that these two were meant to be endgame. There is no question about it. If you didn't ship these guys at that point, I really don't know what show you were watching. Because you could already tell that Jasper's heart had a special place for Octavia. And Octavia's heart had a special place for Jasper. And I mean, like I said, I really believe everyone shipped them until Lincoln and Maya came. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Just like Lincoln, I never really had a problem with Maya. But believe me, I never really shipped Maya and Jasper. Didn't have a problem with the relationship. If they would have been in game, I mean, so what? But I mean, even after Maya and Lincoln died, I mean, we still really didn't get what we wanted. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and be real with you guys. We were teased. I mean, after these two died, you know, with Octavia comforting Jasper, and then Jasper somewhat comforting Octavia, and then they had a couple of moments at the end of season 3. My hope, the 100 fooled me, let's just say that. I really thought that these two were really gonna pick back where they left off. I mean, the way they were comforting each other and the things they've been through. I mean, these two, you know, used to have a thing. They both found love and then lost it. I mean, that's a perfect story. I mean, why did you ruin that? How could you build such an amazing story like this between two of my favorite characters on this show and then just waste it? And you want to hear the bad part? People die in the 100 all the time. I still haven't got over Finn and stuff, by the way. But people die all the time. So basically, I don't have a problem that the two died in season 4. But they could have at least died knowing that the two loved each other, and at least the two were having a relationship. These two had no interaction in season 4, and it just makes me mad. And why do I want to blame this on Julie Peck? She doesn't even write this show. But I have a feeling that, I mean, what she does on the Vampire Diaries in the originals when she wastes ships, I have a feeling that she just has something to do with this. And she doesn't even write this. I don't even know who writes this show. I don't even pay attention to that. I just watch it. But I mean, if you guys don't feel like these two had a wasted ship, then I mean, I just don't know. I mean, I felt like these two were one of the most magical ships I've really ever seen. And the story build would have been so beautiful. I mean, like I said before, the two fell for each other, then they fell for others. They lost love. They found their way back to each other. What an amazing OTP. What an amazing one-true parent. But instead, of course, the CW network finds a way to ruin that ship. So, I mean, guys, you could say that I'm upset that these two didn't end up together. But, I mean, and of course I am. But you can't deny that these two would have been a very magical ship. I mean, me personally, that's all I got to say. I don't really know what else could have been of these two other than Endgame. And I mean, it really bothers me that they were not Endgame and that season 4 was such a disappointment to me. But guys, I'm done talking a hole in your head. So do not forget about the Q&A. Feel free to drop any questions in the comment section under any of these videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And for more videos about the 100, Riverdale, The Vampire Diaries, the originals, and any other shows, hit that subscribe button. Stay out of trouble, guys.